From San Francisco, California, this is the Rock and Roll Geek Show. This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. Special update from the North Shore of Hawaii, where my wife and I, Oahu, Hawaii.
Oahu.
Here we go, sidekick. Where my wife and I have been visiting Martina and the grandkid, little baby Cameron, doing mostly grandparents things, hanging out and spending a lot of money and eating a lot of food, great food. But now we are hanging out on the North Shore, to the North Shore Drive. Let me take a sip of let me open up this beer here. A fine Tecate. I am sitting on the beach, my toes in the sand, a drink in my hand, and got one in, we're heading back on Friday. Today is Wednesday, so we got one more day. Martina has talked me into getting matching tattoos with her and me of the baby's name, and being the good dad that I am, I don't really care about getting, I don't need another tattoo, but when the daughter says she wants something, she usually gets it. So I'm doing it. I'll probably get the name on my hand instead of my, because I have Martina's name on my chest under the heart, so I'll probably just get the baby's name on my hand, which save the while masturbating jokes for another time. We are at a beach called, what's this beach called?
Waimea Bay, the infamous
Waimea Bay Beach. One time I came here and the waves were like 40 feet high. Right now they're about maybe 15. At this beach I don't see any waves. We just came from a beach where the waves were about 15 feet, and these two dudes who were out there surfing were having a hell of a time getting out.
One was a girl, not a dude.
Oh, one was a girl. I hand the microphone over to her. She's gonna do the show. So I just figured I would do a check-in from Hawaii. We got here, we flew out on Friday of last week. Hawaiian Airlines has this thing going on where you can bid on first class tickets. Like, tickets for first class are normally like $2,500 per person, and you can bid on an upgrade. And I said, well, what the hell, I'll bid. And I bid $375 extra per ticket. And lo and behold, they accepted our bid, at least on the way up here. I bid it on the way back too, and we have not found out. But on the way up here, we rode first class, figured we might as well. And I started drinking and smoking like when I got up, pretty much, or when we got to the airport. Because these seats, they lay back into beds, and that's the only way to fly, friends. It was a very nice flight. Hopefully we'll have that way back. And most of the time, like I said, is we've been spending here with the baby and my daughter. Her husband is in LA while we're here, conveniently for him. What guy likes hanging out with his in-laws? That's not fun. Although we eat a lot of good food, because that's what I like to do when I'm on vacation, is eat. Vacation ends this weekend. Sunday I'm interviewing Richie Stotts from the Plasmatics. Please, I need questions, because I want things that are not normally asked of the guy. So I put a Kindle book of Wendy O. Williams' life story on the Kindle, or on the Amazon tablet, and I'm about 15% done with that. Got some questions for that, and also downloaded a Plasmatics documentary, which I'll watch. That'll help me, but I could use your questions if you're a Plasmatics fan. I don't know how you could not be, but they were great. So here I am at the beach. The news came out today. Duran Duran, Pat Benatar, Eurythmics, and Carly Simon will enter the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as part of the Institution 37 class. Judas Priest is also going to be in there. Dolly Parton, Eminem, Lionel Richie. So Judas Priest is in there under, don't know how this shit works. And via the Musical Excellence Award. Is that less than just a Hall of Fame induction? I don't know. I think they got a lot of pressure to induct more rock and roll. Pat Benatar, deserving. Duran Duran, deserving. Eurythmics, I don't really think that's that deserving, although they had some good songs. Stevie Sletto did a good cover of Missionary Man, which was I don't think Eurythmics wrote that. Let me take a sip of this fine Modelo while I'm sitting on the beach on a Wednesday around noon. During this drive, we stopped at and got some garlic shrimp from a place called Aloha Shrimp. Stopped at this seafood market. It's a fish market in Honolulu that has the best poke. I got marlin and surf clam. Last time I got really good raw crab, but they didn't have crab this time. Anyway, back to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Duran Duran, Pat Benatar, Eurythmics, Carly Simon. Duran Duran, deserving. Pat Benatar, deserving. Eurythmics, I don't really think so, although I like them. Carly Simon, I can't believe she's not in it already, but I think she's deserving. Pretty good-looking girl in her time. She's probably still good-looking for her age. Eminem deserves to be in the Rap Hall of Fame. Other than that, fuck him, in my opinion. Dolly Parton, I don't think she's done a rock and roll song, so I don't believe she deserves to be in.
Either.
What?
She doesn't either.
Yeah, well, she changed her mind. Can you say publicity stunt?
Right?
Lionel Richie, no.
No, he should be. He's an R&B guy.
Yeah, okay. Judas Priest definitely deserves to be in. Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, I don't even know who the fuck those guys are. So Judas Priest, including KK Downing and Les Binks and Dave Holland, who was
Probably Judas Priest because he's out of the closet. You know, came out of the closet years ago, and it's cool to be gay now.
Yeah, you hear that? It's like it. Will they perform? I'm guessing they'll perform, and I'm hoping that they let KK play with them. Les Binks, is he in any? Is he? I think he's still alive, right? Check me if I'm wrong on that, because I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure Dave Holland died in prison or something like that. I could be wrong on that too, but he got busted for child molestation or something like that. But I would like to see KK perform, although we'll see them play Living After Midnight, Breaking the Law, and probably just those two songs. But at least this is a good reason to watch, or not a good reason, but somewhat of a reason to watch the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame if it comes on TV. What other songs would they play? I wish they'd play Turn in Circles. That'll never happen, but maybe they will definitely play those two songs. And they'll probably play Living After Midnight, Breaking the Law, and I don't know. What third song would you like to see him play? rockandrollgeek@gmail.com. Congratulations to all those people for being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Pat Benatar. What songs will we hear? Hell is for Children, Heartbreaker. The others, I don't even know. Duran Duran, Hungry Like the Wolf. Duran Duran, I'm not a huge fan, but I am a John Taylor fan. I love that guy. Neurotic Outsiders, come on. All right, friends, I think that's going to do it with the check-in here from the beach. I'm going to finish my beer, take off these earbuds. Pardon the wind sound, but what's going on here on the beach? There's about, it's midweek, so there's not a lot of people. Maybe there may be about 100 people on this beach. All the girls wear thong bikinis, although I don't see that many hot chicks except for my wife. She's not wearing a thong. All right, friends. Thank you for joining me. Midweek update. Sunday, Richie Stotts. Please keep the questions. Give me the questions. I don't even know if I got any questions for it. Maybe I'll start a thread on the Rock and Roll Geek Facebook group, which I did not create, but I do approve people just got to answer 2 questions. All right, I'm going to close out with a song that Sven from Torpedo Head, Sven Spacebrain, they have a new album coming out, and the song comes out on Friday. He gave me exclusive rights to broadcast this one before anybody, and it's a great tune. It's called One Step Ahead. If you look at the teaser video, well, if you don't know about Sven and I are helping Handsome Dick Manitoba with new tunes, mainly Sven, but this latest song, Back on Broadway, I've helped a lot with the vocal melodies and phrasing of the verses. Handsome Dick Manitoba does an intro to the new video, which is not out yet, but there's a teaser out, and you see Handsome Dick introducing it. This song is by Torpedo Head. I'm not sure what the album's going to be called, but this song is called One Step Ahead. Thank you for listening, friends, from Hawaii. Assuming I make it black. Hopefully I make it back and black to San Francisco. And if I do, I'll talk to you on Sunday, friends. Here's Torpedo Head, rockandrollgeek@gmail.com, rockandrollgeek.com, where you find the show. Find me on the Facebook, R&R Geek. Find me on the Twitter, R&R Geek. Instagram, Rock and Roll Geek. Don't ask. I'll talk to you soon, friends. Please keep the donations coming, because without your donations, this show would die a horrible, putrid, stench-filled, getting blown out of the sky on the way to Hawaii to San Francisco. From Hawaii to San Francisco kind of death. Here's Torpedo Head. I'll talk to you soon, friends.
You can sing my song, walk my walk, try to shut my mouth and talk my talk. No matter what you do, I'm always one step ahead of you. Steal my riff, cut your hair. You can even buy the shoes I wear, but they won't get you to the place where I'm one step ahead of you. The harder you try, the roses round your head, they won't dry. The water that you need to grow, you suck from me. Imitate me, aggravate me. No matter what you do, I'm always one step ahead of you. Steal my girls, read my lips. You can suck your thumb, your fingertips, but that won't get you to the place where I'm one step ahead of you. The harder you try, the roses from your head, they won't dry. The water that you need to grow, you suck from me. Imitate me, aggravate me. No matter what you do, I'm always one step ahead of you. Hypnotize me, polarize me. No matter what you do, I'm always one step ahead of you. I see you in my rearview mirror, getting smaller, falling far behind. Right in the back of my mind. Imitate me, aggravate me. No matter what you do, I'm always one step ahead of you. 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 One big step ahead of you.
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.